Good morning. Today is August 20th of 2023. This is obviously take 3 of this filming, as I have two very crazy and destructive cats that want to actually get into action, or whatever the case is. That the crystal today that came up was Kambaba Jasper, as you can see right here. Now, they decided to knock it off, and I couldn't find it. It went rolling somewhere. Took me a couple minutes to find it, so yes. And then take 2, Crowley came into effect. So Willow did the pushing and hiding of the crystal, and Crowley decided to just get on the cards and start trying to crumple them. No. So yes, just like everything lately with me, trivial things, but they're adding into the heck of the pile of things. My energy's just been quite a bit off lately. I'm going to be, as this reading will show too, for me, but for the overall collective, that there's a lot of change, as I've mentioned in several of my previous videos and posts. There's a lot of change going on and happening, and we're still in the flux of it. And in my case, I think I'm getting a lot closer to many big things and things that should have cleared up or done a long time ago. But enough of my rambling. And with that, this week's crystal is to get corresponding to the whole situation I just mentioned, and overall for everybody, Kambaba Jasper. Or also known as crocodile jasper. As you can see, there's a lot of orbs on it. It is, in this lighting, you can't kind of see, but it's gray and greenish, which of course looks kind of like crocodile skin. So yes, hence where the name comes from. Now this is a very willow shadow right there. This is a very healing and calming stone, and emotional balancer. I know I'm going to be carrying this with me this week. It's obvious I really need it. Emotional balance is eluding me, as I'm sure it has with many of you. I'm going to have to move that, as it was actually Crowley coming. So now that you saw the Kambaba Jasper, it will be it is advised to use it for grounding, emotional balance, calming, and stability in your life. It's also great for protection and rooting you down. If you're into chakra energy, I'm into the basics of it, but only the basics. I have been for a while. And if you're like me, if you need chakra balancing, especially with the roots, this is a great stone for that. As you can see, that's lovely. That's one of the newer ones in addition to my collection, and this is going to be added. I'm setting up a new casting bag for crystals, so that's going to be one of the newer ones I'm going to be trying to work with or experiment with it, even though I worked with Kambaba just before. Crowley, as you can see in the video, he wants to get in this. Hello there, Crowley. I'm not restarting a 4th time. I just can't. So yeah. So he just wants to get in the video, and you join him. You see my big black cat here, Crowley. So I guess he just wants to join into the action and get attention now. It's almost about eating time for him, so that's probably one of the many reasons. Hello, I'm here. I'm hungry. So am I. I'm hangry too, Crowley. So yeah. So getting back to the reading, so the Kambaba Jasper is indicating that grounding is going to be needed, and carry it if you come across that. It is a great stone, very great, powerful energy, but also not overwhelming. But also it is a powerhouse at the same time. So it's got a nice balance to itself too overall. So this week's reading, to get on with this before I get too rambly, is from the Flowers of the Night Oracle. Oh, so there goes Crowley. The Wisdom of the Night. Wow, okay. Distractions. Wisdom card from Flowers of the Night Oracle, as you can see. I decided to use Moonology this week. You're going to see the gibbous moon, which the advisement is you're very close to achieving your goals. Look at that bright green and blue on that card. So that's a very bright illuminating card. And then, of course, from the Cherokee, I cannot pronounce. I'm not Italian. I'm not very well versed in that. She's in my previous videos. I'm pretty bad at some of the pronunciation of certain things. Much better at stranger ones. But it is what it is. That's the Lover's card. Now, this Lover's card came up for me today, too. Not from this deck, but from the Nameless ones, which I am currently started a familiarization and deep dive with that lovely deck, which you'll probably be seeing future and upcoming videos and mentions of it. Such a highly spiritual deck. I'm working with the Grimoire in the deck. I've been working with the Oracle deck for months, but am doing formal with the actual deck and the combination of the two to learn and grow, and there's Willow. So this week's advisement is the Lovers in this case has to do with self-love and interpersonal relationships, but also primarily the relationship you have with yourself. But primarily also the bigger focus with the Lovers card is decisions. Decisions in this week, or decisions that are upcoming and impending that are not quite there but have already been into effect or been considered, are heavily weighing on everybody. As I mentioned, fluxes of changes have been occurring and things we have already set forth, or that the universe or ourselves are urging us to change. I know this card is great, or this card, while this actual week's reading greatly pertains to me and my situation, and may also pertain to some of you there in the collective or out there that may be watching this video. So the decision will be a big one, but we're not there yet. The Moonology is you're close to achieving your goal, but you're not quite there yet. You're not at the finish line, or you're not out of the woods, but you are making progress and you are on the right path to making that decision, and effectively communicating and doing your relationship. Now, it is advising the Wisdom card, which this deck has a great guidebook, by the way, is from the Flowers of the Night Oracle. Is the Wisdom card is indicating to ask many opinions, get guidance, seek learning, resources, and knowledge from many others that have experienced this situation, that may have clarity and insight. I know I've needed that. My husband's been a great support system for me, as is my mother and my cousin and other people. So I'm blessed to have all those great people and resources in my life. But the also main thing this week is to learn. Do your own research. Learn. Read. Check the internet. Check your resources. If you're looking for a new career or change, like I'm looking forward to, or hoping to do, because it's time. I have outgrown many things long time ago. Is to check those sites, check those resources, ask those other people, ask for advice, seek spiritual guidance and insight on all levels. Because if you do so, then you're it's going to be laying the foundation. You need that knowledge, that guidance, and yes, Willow has completely overtook this, as cats often do. So yes, and never mind the mess on this. So you'll just see the rest of Willow, because I'm moving that, and I'm not going to refilm this. I'm sorry. So, and we're getting close to the 10-minute mark. So yeah, you see Willow cleaning herself. Yeah, bloopers. Yes, Willow, there you go. So this week, it's just advising to take that guidance, learn, check your resources, take opinions of others' guidance and insight from others, and pray or seek your spiritual system on that guidance. That's going to be greatly needed to get forth with the decision that's going to be upcoming and impending. It's weighing heavy, but you're going to need that. If you don't, you're going to probably be more of in a screwed up situation than you originally set forth, or when you set forth and things were put into motion. Also on that, blend your energies, show yourself self-love, seek to better yourself in your relationships. That's another thing, because that will be your anchor. And of course, again, Count your wins, big or small, and your progress. Stay on your path and stay steadfast in that. However, you're not, as I mentioned, out of the woods. Your goal is not quite met. And here comes Carly. They both want to be in the video today. So I thank you for being with me through these actual bloopers. And now my cats are fighting. So yes, and with that, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a good week, and blessed be.